Microphone test 1 2 1 2. DJ iSizzle, your DJ's favorite DJ. How we doing? Let's just jump right into it. All right. So, as a DJ, you're going to be going to a lot of different venues, a lot of different locations, and it's best to be pleasant, easy to work with, and thankful. Venues, they go through a lot of different DJs, performers, maybe bands, comedians, I don't know, a whole bunch of different performers. And I know a lot of performers, some of them, they have big egos, they're hard to work with. Most of us were really easy to work with, but they do get those occasions where people will cancel on them last minute. Sometimes people won't even show up at all. I've gotten a lot of phone calls last minute, see if I can come down there the next day, perform. I'm super thankful and grateful when I get that call. I love getting that call, email, text. But when you go to venues, you really have to thank them. Thank the people that own the place. I've had a lot of people that own venues tell me stories of previous DJs. Just terrible attitude. Really rude to them. Just, cussing at them. Just weird stuff. So we have to be very careful in how we present ourselves to venues. Venues, once they see you, they'll probably rehire you again. If they really like you and other people in the crowd really like you, they'll probably bring you back. And if you're not nice and respectful to them, then you're probably not going to come back. And I think the whole goal, like as a DJ, you want to come back. You want to have yourself a residency somewhere. It makes it a lot easier in the sales process and getting hired and stuff. And just being really respectful and even being really nice to the staff, the people that work there, thanking them. The venues I play at, man, they have amazing food, amazing drinks. I'll let them know that too. I'll just be like, you guys have such good food here. And your drinks are very good as well. So, and your service is amazing. You guys look, you see me right away. You say hello every time. I've been to restaurants where they won't even look at you in the eye, and you'll just stand there. Everybody else is moving around, and I've stood in a restaurant for 10 minutes and no one has even acknowledged me. There was a couple people that were in front of me. They just walked out. So acknowledge people, look them in the eye, be very thankful. Being a DJ, it's a privilege. I always say that, but it's the truth. To be able to play music in front of people, to be able to emotionally move them and get paid really well for it, that's a privilege. We have to be very thankful and grateful for that. So with the venues, like I said, just make sure you thank them right up front. Ask them how they're doing. Don't be rude. Don't act as though they owe you anything. That's their venue. They pay a lot of money a month to have it open. They have a set clientele that always comes in there. So be very respectful of their clientele as well. That's the big thing. I mean, last thing you want to do is upset their clientele. You want to make sure their clientele is super happy. You want to make sure they maybe order an extra drink, order extra food. It's so important, Be very respectful to their clientele. If their clientele requests a song, make sure you play it. Unless it's a song that's going to kill a dance floor in the middle of a dance set, then don't. Just be like, I'll try to get it in there. I only got a few more songs to play. Let me see what I can do. But if it's early on in the evening and people are arriving, I'll play anything, really. If nobody's, everybody's just getting there and they're just getting kind of warmed up, having a few drinks, loosening up, I'll play anything. I'm more than happy to, unless it's something that's going to upset the guests or it's going to offend, within reason. But if it's a song that I would usually normally play or I haven't thought about in a while, I'll throw it on. So, yeah, and make sure when you leave the venue too, don't leave a bunch of tape that you taped your cords down to, or make sure you clean everything up. Don't leave anything behind. Be very respectful. And on your way out, if you see the staff and stuff, just say thank you. Thank you guys again. I appreciate it. You guys were awesome tonight. And they're gonna thank you, and they're gonna appreciate you as well. So always be as friendly as you can and thankful. And I guess that's about all I can really say about venues. I mean, that, and just make sure that you show up a little bit early. Never show up late. It's better to be just a fraction of a second early, even a couple minutes early, just to walk in and just say, hey, I'm here, and I'd be like, oh, let me show you where you're going to set up. Go down there, you get set up. Once you get set up, man, just start playing music. If it's 20 minutes before they want you the set's supposed to start, just start playing some music. Even if it's a little bit lower, then you can just like slowly turn it up, and they'll really appreciate you doing that because you put in a little extra effort, versus somebody that's like, no, I start at 7 o'clock and I end exactly at 10. Play a little background music, warm people up, do your sound check, nothing wrong with that, right? Privilege to play. We got to play as many shows as we can. That's how you become the best. So, all right, I think that's about it for venues. If you can think of anything else, let me know in the comment section. If you can't, don't even worry about it. Like it, dislike it, share it, don't share it. Subscribe if you like them. Unsubscribe if you don't. This is DJ iSizzle signing off once again. And I want to say thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Peace for now.